What I'd like to do in this session is give you some basic understanding about something called TA, transactional analysis. Transactional analysis is a term that was coined by somebody called Eric Berne. TA, or transactional analysis. Now recognize that a person can do a 3-year degree on transactional analysis, on TA, and I'm going to give to you just a rudimentary understanding of the concept so that you might be able to spot it at work in your relationship, whether it's the partner, your wife, your husband, or yourself. And you can see the interaction, the dynamics that's taking place between the two of you. It doesn't mean I'm equipping you with the skills to do anything about it, but understanding the dynamics and the concepts in the way the two of you interact is actually potentially quite useful. So let me read from a document I've got in front of me. Transactional analysis is a theory developed by Dr. Eric Berne in the 1950s. And what he's actually saying is there are 3 ways in which we interact in relationships, one with each other. And it's particularly pertinent in the partnered, coupled, as husband and wife situation. And he talked about the concept of ego states to help explain how we are made up and how we relate to others. One way of looking at them is in a circle situation. One circle represents the parent, another circle represents the adult, another circle represents the child. You'll have some diagrams, some articles in your workbook. They categorize the way we think, feel, and behave. Parent, adult, child. Ego states is what he called them. Each ego state needs to be explained. First of all, the parent ego state, and this is a set of feelings, thinkings, and behavior that we have copied from our parents and or significant other people around us during the early childhood development years. And as we grow up, we take in ideas, beliefs, feelings, and behaviors from our parents and those we call caregivers. If we live in an extended family, then there are more people that we're going to take in information from. And when we do this, it's called introjecting, taking in. And it's just as if we take in the whole of the way that caregiver does life. For example, we may notice that we're saying things just as our father, just as our mother, just as our grandmother, just the way they said things, even though consciously we actually don't want to do it. And we do this because we've lived alongside or interacted with that person for long periods of time, and we're automatically reproducing certain things that they said or did, so that we are carrying through certain patterns of behaviors and traits learned from back there in the past. The adult ego state is about being spontaneous and aware with the capacity for intimacy. When we are operating in our adult ego state, we're able to see people as they are rather than what we project onto them. We ask for information rather than stay scared rather than making assumptions. We're taking the best from the past and using it appropriately in the present. It's an integration of the positive aspects of both the parent and the child ego states. This is called integrating the adult.
Single, but want to better understand why? Preparing for marriage, want to give it your best. Maybe you're in a partnership. The couple relationship has some issues and you want to address those issues. Maybe you're married. The marriage just is not working well at this time. The couple want to better understand what's going on. Think about a diagnosis, an MOT of sorts for the relationship. Want to limit the passing on of the issues to the children. The childhood development issues that get set up in childhood, and we take them into the adult relationship. Understanding those things can make the difference. Want to maximize the quality of the relationship. Maybe it's communication. It just is not working well. There are problems, conflicts that need resolving, that need managing. Sex, one of the first casualties of any relationship when there's conflicts going on. Or is it just a sex mismatch? What's the problem? Maybe you're long time married, you've settled. You know you're not ready to settle yet. It could be better. Why not contact the Kairos Center today and consider the video on demand recovery program. You get videos, you get a workbook, and you can cover these at your leisure from the comfort of your home. Maybe book in periodical reviews with me from time to time. You can also do the program as a secure webcam, one-to-one couple with me sessions. Hundreds and hundreds of singles and couples have benefited from the content in the Kairos relationship program. Contact me today. Partners, married, these things are true of the partnership, of the marriage. It's not just the coming together of two people. It's a clash of two cultures, two experiences, two memories, two habits, two morals, two values. And that's a formula for destruction, says Dr. Miles Monroe. Somebody else, Dr. Creflo-Dollar, has said, marriage is the place of our healing. Don't leave it too quickly. And if I add my own comment, you're destined to repeat the problem, even in a new relationship. So work it through at this point. You want to be the best that you can be. Bring back color back to life without shame. Go on, send me a message today and change the trajectory of your life, of your marriage, of your relationship. Do it today.